Last week I was super fortunate to give a presentation on the people side of change and transformation. And there I shared a short story on leading people through change and what it takes to be great leading change in difficult times. Thank you very much for inviting me to join your amazing event. I'm very honoured to share with you briefly a little bit of my experience around the people side of digital transformation. Let me start with a story. When I was young, my main sport was canoeing, and there is nothing better than canoeing down Whitewater. You know, where the river gets fast and it's rapid, the water's churning, and it's very, very high adrenaline. And what I most enjoyed about that was the fact that when you're in that white water, you cannot think about anything else at that moment in time. You can't think about work, relationships, anything like that. You have to be 100% present in the moment, yet still be able to keep your eye on what's ahead, so that you can pick out, you know, the best route to take. And of course, canoeing in England, you know, the second best thing about canoeing was you all went down the pub afterwards for a drink. And one day when I was in the pub talking with my canoeing coach about my first managerial job that I just managed to land, and he said something that has stuck with me throughout the years. He said, leading people is just like canoeing down a river. Sometimes it's flat and calm and you're moving along very easily. Other times it's changing rapidly, just like white water. And to navigate the river successfully, you have to kind of learn and practice some basic skills so that you can be agile when you need to be. Very much to the point on agile. And he also said, you know, you have to be present in the moment, aware of what's going on around you, and keep an eye on what's ahead. And when you have people following behind you, when you're the leader, you must also be able to teach your team, or your clients in that case, you know, the skills. Show them the way and constantly communicate the direction. It was a hugely profound pint of beer that night, and I didn't really appreciate the wisdom in those words until years later. But, you know, following this advice has served me well throughout the years that I've been building my career. And it's a very great analogy to the importance of leading change. And if there's one certainty at the moment, that digital transformation in business is accelerating faster and faster. And I've been very fortunate that most of my career has been managing transformations of some kind, starting kind of in the project management space, and over time and through many projects, I realized that it was not really the technical parts of the project that was difficult. We could always find, you know, technical solutions, better software, better digital solutions. What we found most difficult was convincing people or stakeholders to adopt the change. This was really the difficult bit. So taking on board that advice from my coach that I received a long time ago, I started to study change and practice the skills of leading people successfully through change and transformation. It's a great analogy of the importance of leading change. And if there's one thing that is certain in business today, it is that change is almost constant. So how do you deal with that? In summary, 1. Lead the change. Learn and practice the skills of managing change so that you can be agile when you need to be.
2. Lead the way.
Give them direction, explain the why and what you are doing. 3. Lead the people. Help them when they get stuck and develop them so that they can also navigate Whitewater. Thank you very much for watching and stay inspired.